Good afternoon, YouTube, and everyone who might be watching on the PlayStation Network. Troy West back again, more live gameplay of MLB The Show 17. It's a live exhibition between the LA Angels of Anaheim against the Colorado Rockies. Thanks so much for watching. I've been doing a game every week. Last week I think my game was on Thursday. I've been trying to do it on Wednesdays. Interesting matchup here. Angels under 500 so far this year, but they still only about 4 games out of a wild card. Rockies have that second wild card of the National League pretty much on lock, and most likely will get into the postseason unless a real big collapse and another team from the National League turns it on the second half of this year. You see the starting lineups there. There'd be the batting lineups and where everybody's positioned. It's a National League ballpark, so the pitcher is hitting. So we're about to go out to Colorado to Coors Field for the first pitch. J.C. Ramirez on the mound for the Angels. John Gray will start for the Colorado Rockies. Alright, well, let's get it started. Thanks so much for watching. And I want to take the time to thank, like I said, all my YouTube subscribers. My man Retro Ryan, he put out a lot of good videos on Crash Bandicoot. Really up my subscriptions big. And Pet Nut, he's also a good player, so check both of them out on YouTube. Retro Ryan Gaming, of course, Retro Ryan and Gaming is all capitalized, and Pet Nut, P-E-T-N-U-T. As we go to Coors Field now, Angels and the Rockies. Mike Trout and Nolan Arenado probably in line for MVPs this year. As we look at the starter for Colorado, John Gray. Look at his numbers so far this year. The Rockies was somewhat of a surprise. I think I picked them to finish about third of the division what they are now, but I ain't picked them to be a wild card team. Ben Revere will lead off for LA as we about to get this game started. And first hit already as the Angels get the leadoff man rolling as Revere swings at the first pitch and has a leadoff single. Fastball kind of low in the zone, but Revere was able to smack it into right field to get the Angels started. Good start. So man on first, no outs. Gray already now has to pitch out of the stretch already. And that ball is low. 1-0. Colorado, of course, always been known to score runs. Pitcher got to improve. They didn't make a lot of moves at the break. The Yankees did, the Dodgers did. The Dodgers are running away with the league right now. My World Series pick, I feel good about them right now. This is a chopper. It ought to be a tough play, but caught by Story for the first out. Revere stays at first base. So look at the rest of the Angels lineup. Before Simmons just popped out. The unbelievable Mike Trout is up next. Albert Pujols, first ballot Hall of Famer in my mind, hits fourth. Calhoun, Escobar, Valbina, Madano, and the pitcher Ramirez. And Trout, you look at his numbers. He was hurt for about a month and a half. I think he broke his thumb when he slid into second base. I think in May. He's just really coming back since the All-Star break. But really haven't fell off at all. Arguably the best player in baseball, but never been to the playoffs yet this career. Actually, I think I picked the Angels to get a wild card to start the season, which is still possible. There's a lot of decent teams in the American League. One out here at the top of the first. Trout take that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1. There's going. The throw is going to be close. Got him. 2 outs in it. What a throw by Waters. The vid got the speed, but an awesome throw, and he's out. So the base is now clear, and Trout count is now 1-2. Brushed him off the plate, 2-2. Trying to sit down, Trout, get out the inning. It's a slow roll of the third. Arenado makes the throw, inning over. Angels reach. The leadoff man got a single, but he was thrown out trying to steal. Rockies coming up for the first time as we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score. On the mound for the Angels, JC Ramirez. Look at his numbers on the season. Not terrible. Angels still in striking distance. Maybe try to get a wild card spot. But they are, I think, 2 games under 500. Here's Charlie Blackmon, the All-Star, having an awesome season as he leads off for the Rockies to start the game. I seen a nice story on him where he is this little kid, I think, in social media, is a big fan of his, and I think they brung a kid out to the stadium as he swung over that fastball, by the way, 0-1. It was nice. I like to see things like that. A lot of things, bad things get said about professional athletes, but not a lot of good most of the time. 0-2. Thrust him off the plate with a fastball. 1-2's the count. Blackmon, of course, this whole year, a lot of people finding power. As this was hit, popped up the first base, Pujols has it, 1 out. Let's look at the rest of the Rockies lineup. Blackmon just popped out, as you saw. DJ LeMahieu is up next. Lona Arenado having a monster year. Per, Reynolds, Desmond, Trevor Story, Walters, and Gray hitting ninth, the pitcher spot. Here's LeMahieu. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. Look at the rest of the umpire crew with Mike Fillmore behind the plate. And fouls that off, 0-2. And a slow roller to short. And he's safe as the throw is bad as Simmons threw it offline and Pujols had to come off the bag, so LeMahieu will reach. Probably going to be an error on Simmons. Even though Pujols almost tagged him out, but he missed. So LeMahieu reaches, and that gives Arenado opportunity. So you look at his numbers, having a monster year. Definitely up there in the NL MVP conversation. So 1 out, man on first after the error. And that fastball misses, 1-0. And that's slow roller, and that's fair. And Mayu gonna try to reach third, and he will. Runners on the corners with just one out for the Rockies. That was just inside the third base slider. Arenado. Give the Rockies a great opportunity. Here's Gerardo Pera. With an RBI chance. Don't want to hit into the double play. Fastball just missed for ball one. As Ramirez in trouble. This is popped up. Shallow left field. So that's a bad at bat. There's no one able to move up. 2 outs. So here's the powerful Mark Reynolds. Journeyman, but he still has the power in his bat. Former Oriole. As an Orioles fan, I remember him playing for us. Fastball right down the pipe, strike one. So Ramirez challenges him there. Probably don't want to do that again though. No score, runners on the corners, 2 outs for Colorado. They try to strike first here in the first inning. And Reynolds tried to tear that one apart, but he fouls it off. So now he's down the 0-2 hole. And struck out on the slider, and Ramirez get out of it. So the Rockies has opportunity. They blow it as well. And they did give the error to Simmons. So we threw 1, no score. Here is the Hall of Famer, in my opinion, Albert Pujols. Reached the 500 home run for his career this season. Still definitely got power. He was the best player in baseball at one point in his career, in my opinion. He leads off here in the second inning. Came to the Angels on a big contract. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So he does have a chance at 3,000 hits as well. I don't know if he'll get it this season, but definitely next year. Sliders in there for a strike. Well, so he is a World Series champion. He won one with the St. Louis Cardinals, which he probably still known for mostly, as he fouls that pitch off. I don't think the Angels made the playoffs since he's been there. They might, if I remember correctly. Curveball in the dirt, 2-2. Pujols hits it through the shift, base hit. The move couldn't get to it as Albert hits the CNI single there. So here's Kyle Calhoun as the Angels once again lead off with a base hit. Look at his numbers on the year. Ball low for ball one. Sliders off the plate. 2-0. Gray got in a little bit of trouble in the first inning, but got out of the trouble. Oh, 3-0. Escobar on deck. See what he gets here. Hits this one hard, and it's caught in right field. Pujols have to get back. 1 out. Great play by Parra there, as his speed helped him out. As we look at the defense, Blackman in the center field, Desmond, shows Parra just made that play. Arenado, Story, Lemieux, and Reynolds from third to first. Walters behind the plate. He already made a great play in the game. And John Gray, of course, is your pitcher. So here's Escobar, as he will try to move the runner up. 1 out. Fastball misses, ball 1. Of course, Pujols is no threat to steal a base. Ball in the dirt. Pujols stays where he is. 2-0 now to Escobar. That's generous, but it's a strike. 2-1. Slider too low. 3-1. So Gray having a little bit of control issue here in this inning. And misses that. So he loses him as he walks. So now it's 2-on with 1 out.
Batting 7, third baseman, Luis.
That brings up Balbina. Now with a runner in scoring position. Of course, Pujols ain't that fast, but get a nice hit, he can bring him home. That's a strike. Outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Another strike outside. Get a sense from the crowd, they're a little nervous. As it's 2-on now. Here's the 0-2. Change up misses. 1-2. Just a little bit outside. Fouls that pitch off. 1-2 still to count. Slider, this could be a double play. Gonna be a tough play for Story. Is everybody safe? I think so. So bases are now loaded for Maldonado. And Gray is in big trouble. The pitcher is up next. That's the good news. This should be a double play. 1. They turn it and get out of it. Great turn that time by the Rockies. Angels threaten, but no runs come across. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. And Desmond will lead off for Colorado. Just turned 3:30 Eastern time here. Thank you for watching. I'm Troy West. You're watching MLB The Show 17, live exhibition between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, my main project right now is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. You can check me out on YouTube at Solid the Assassin. As Desmond hits this one hard into the gap. Is it gone? Yes! Solo blast! Desmond leads off the second with a solo home run. Rockies on the board first. Solo home run measured at 411, and the Rockies on the board first. Rivera has been throwing these fastballs right in the middle of the plate. This one was a little high, but Desmond got enough of it, took it out. So here's Trevor Story, young shortstop. Had a monster start to his career last year, especially hitting the home run. Steady player for the Rockies. Fastball strike. Rivera ain't been afraid to throw it, even though Desmond just took the last one out. Oh, slider, fooled him with it. 0-2. Probably thought he was going to throw that fastball again. Got him. 3 pitches. Story's down on strikes. Let's look at the Angels defense. Revere, Trout, and Calhoun from left to right field. In the infield, Balbina, Simmons, Escobar, Pujols, Maldonado behind the plate, and Ramirez, of course, is your pitcher. Here's Tony Walters, the catcher, made an excellent throw in the first inning to throw out Revere. And this was hit nicely towards the gap, and it's caught. Nice play, and just like that, it's 2 outs. So that brings up the pitcher, John Gray. And he swings over that slider, strike 1. And this was popped up. Escobar has it, and that will end the Rockies inning. But they do get a run. Ed Desmond leads off with a solo home run. After 2, Rockies lead it 1-0. Thanks everyone for watching. As we start the top of the 3rd inning, JC Ramirez will lead off, the pitcher for the Angels. Other than that home run he just gave up, pitching pretty well. So Gray gets a break. Maybe he's can get out here to start the inning. He's allowed a hit to both leadoff runners in the 1st and 2nd inning. Fastball outside, but Ramirez swings over it. 0-2. Ball in the dirt. 1-2. Blew the fastball right by him, strike 3. So Ramirez out on strikes, and we get back to the top of the order.
Left fielder number 25, Ben Revere.
So here's Revere. He led off the game with a single, but then was thrown out trying to steal as the slider just misses. Is the 1-0. He fights it off for strike 1. And this was hit hard. It's tailing towards the foul pole, but it's a base hit. Revere's going for a triple, and he will get it easily. So forget a single, he hits a triple.
Up next for the Angels.
And a nice hit ball will bring him home on a sacrifice. So here's Simmons with a chance to drive home a run. Simmons, of course, had to throw in there and wound up not costing him. And this should be deep enough, definitely, to get Revere home. He's going to try it. And he will get there easily. And we're tied at 1. Triple by Revere, then a sacrifice by Simmons. 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. Angels tied up at 1. Here's Mike Trout as he comes up again with the bases empty, which you probably are definitely grateful for. I think they call a check sway to say he went around 0-1. Slider too low. 1-1. This was hit hard. Story. Nice play. Inning over. But the Angels tied up. The triple to lead off, for Revere. And then he came home on a sacrifice. So after 2.5, 1-1, it's your score. As we back to the Rockies, top of the order, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 as he flew out his first at bat. See if the Rockies can answer now. Fastball low. 1-0. Blackmon lines right to Pujols, 1 out. So look at the NL West, of course, been dominated by the Dodgers. See that Arizona is that second team, Colorado's third, but they both had both wild cards. Giants has been disappointing to me this year. I think I picked them to get one of those wild card spots. And slider misses to Lemieux. This one's fouled away. It's the 1-1 pitch. And this was live back up the box. And what a play by Mike Trout in center to rob him 2 outs. And that's why he's one of the best in the game. What a play. He don't just do it with the bat, he does it with his glove as well. What a play by Trout. 2 outs. As Arenado is up again. He singled back in the first. So he's 1 for 1. Foul that pitch off. 0-2 now. And this is a slow roller. Gonna be a tough play. It got him. Nice play that time by Simmons. So we'll go to the 4th inning. Albert Pujols will lead off for the Angels. We're tied at 1 after 3. Here's Albert Pujols. He singled his first at bat as he lead off for the Angels here in the 4th. Tied at 1. Change up over for a strike. See that shift again. He found a hole in that shift. His first at bat. Way off the plate with that one. 1-1. So it's hit hard but foul. Pujols down 1-2 in this count. And this is a slow roller at the plate. Another great play by the catcher Wallace. And that's one out here to lead off for the Angels. Of course, you can buy your own copy of MLB The Show now in stores or exclusively in the PlayStation Store. As Calhoun comes up. Angels have had a base runner every inning so far. That pitch misses low. Another low pitch, 2-0. And that one's fouled away. Counts now 2-1. Slow roller. Story. Safe as he beats out the throw. Nice hustle by Calhoun. And he reaches.
Now Escobar.
Close, but he was safe in my opinion. So here's Escobar. So Gray couldn't get out of an inning without a base runner as the fastball's in there for a strike. One out here in the fourth. And this one's fair. They say that's fair. So runners now at second and third, a double by Escobar.
Now batting, third base.
So now Gray is in trouble again. Let's see. This was close. Just on the chalk. So now, Angels with a chance to take their first lead. This should get it done. Story will go for the shot at first. A runner comes home, so the Angels do take a 2-1 lead. Valberna will get credit for the RBI as he grounds out. So here's Maldonado. He grounded out his first at bat. Now it is 2 outs of the inning. Fastball just inside. Ball 1. Low pitch. 2-0. Change up, he out in front of him. Strike 1. Strike 2. 2-2 to count. 2 outs. What's up, Retro Ryan, man? How you feeling today? Alright. Yeah, I'll be on it till this game is over. It's about halfway through. That pitch is fouled off. If you're still here, you ain't accept my friend request yet. I guess you ain't figured it out yet, but yeah, it's still there, up there. Struck him out looking, and that will end the inning. But the Angels take the lead. The double and the man was on third. The sacrifice got him home, so the Angels lead it 2-1 now as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Gerardo Pera. He flied out his first at bat. Made a great play in the outfield a few innings ago. So, strike 1. Way out in front of the changeup. That was fouled off, so 0-2. And this is live the second. Escobar to Pujols at first, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
So here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. Had a chance from runners on, but he flew out. Now he comes up with the bases empty. Strike 1. Nice slider. High fastball, strike 2 as he swings through that as well. Okay, yeah, I seen that you posted some videos. I gotta look at most of them. But that's awesome that you was able to get platinum. I got a few platinums, but barely none. Reynolds flies this one to right center field. And it's caught for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20.
So here's Desmond. He's the only reason why the Rockies even have a run is he hit a solo home run. As that ball is inside for a ball. Fastball, strike 1. Ramirez pitching pretty well. Only 39 pitches. We're not even through the 4th inning yet. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's popped up. Simmons. And that's it for Colorado here in the 4th. So we threw 4 innings. Angels hold it on to a 2-1 lead. So we're back to the bottom and top of the order. Ramirez, the pitcher, will step in again. He struck out his first at bat. But he's been dominant on the mound so far, just allowing a home run. Gray has been in trouble as he throws first pitch fastball there. Alright, bro. I'll talk to you later on. I'll probably do a live crash feed probably later on tonight. Another fastball from Ramirez. Like I said, everybody go check him out if anybody else come in and watch at Retro Grind Gaming, just like it is on the screen. If you like Crash Bandicoot, you do great work. Struck him out. Easy. 1, 2, 3. 1 out here in the 5th for Los Angeles.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Thanks, bro. So we back to the top of the order. Here's Revere, who's been giving them trouble all game. Got a single and a triple as he takes a strike there. High fastball, 1-1. Definitely don't want him to reach base again. And this one's right through for another base hit. 3 for 3 for Revere. And the speed is on again at first. As the Angels are playing small ball. And Revere's on again. So 1 out. Here's Simmons. And he said he's gone. He had a big jump. No chance to throw him out this time. And Revere steals second base. And the Angels lead the American League in stolen bases. Fastball strike. 0-2. His speed definitely probably bothering Gray right now. And he checks over on him. Gets back. Oh, 2 to Simmons. Low. Ball 1. This is slow roller. This gonna be a tough play for Lemieux, but they got him. Revere moves up to third. And there's 2 outs here in the 5th for the Angels. And here's Mike Trout. First time coming up with somebody on. He's 0 for 2 though in the game. Made an excellent diving play back in the 3rd inning. Now with a chance for RBI. This is a slow roller, but it'll be foul. Oh, nice pitch there. Right at the hands of Trout. 0-2. Definitely don't want to give him nothing to hit if you don't have to hit. Got him with the fastball. Great pitching that time by Gray. And this time he gets out of trouble, as Revere will be left on third base. So Trout strikes out to end the 5th, but the Angels do still have a 1-run lead. 2-1 after 5. Go to the bottom of the 5th actually. So we about midway through the game. Thank you everyone for watching. If you ever buy the show, of course they have normal commentators, Matt Vasquez and Harold Riddles, Dan Plejak. But I'm Troy West, of course. Thanks everybody for watching. Angels and Rockies. Angels with a 1-run lead. Ramirez, as Story goes after the first pitch, flies it out. Simmons makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 14.
So here's Walters. He's 0 for 1. Fastball right down the middle, strike 1. Ramirez has been challenging hitters all game long. You look at that, 36 strikes out of 42 pitches. And like I said, we're only in the 5th. Only allowed the Desmond home run. Walters flies this one foul. Had a good swing on it. Just mistimed it. 0-2. Oh, brushed him off the plate with the slider. Walters, they didn't appreciate that. 1-2. It's a slow roller right back to Ramirez. He will throw out Walters himself. It was closer than I thought it was going to be. But he makes the play. 2 outs. So here's Gray. He's hitting for himself, so he will come out and pitch again. Gray hits this one hard, but right at left field, and the inning is over. So another quiet inning for the Rockies. We're through 5. Angels holding on to a 2-1 lead. Here's Pujols to lead off. Here in the 6th inning. Gray still in the game. And Pujols flies this one right in the middle of the mound. Gray makes the play himself. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So here's Kyle Calhoun. He's 1 for 2. Fastball fouled off. Slider just missed. 1-1. And this was a hard hit ball, but it would find a spot in the outfield. Base hit as Blackman couldn't get to it. I think that was smart not to try to dive for it, because if he'd have missed, Calhoun could have had extra bases. That's the 7th hit for the Angels. Just 2 runs, and both of them was pretty much sacrifices. Here's Escobar. So he comes up with a man on. Another leadoff. Well, another hit for the Angels. It wasn't a leadoff hit this time. Fastball misses. Escobar doubled in the 4th. He also reached with a walk in the game as well. And that ball is fouled away. 1-1. And this was fly, but foul. And this was it's going to be a close play at second base. They probably don't get Escobar. He's safe. But they do get out. They get the lead runner. 2 down, though, here in the 6th inning. I think Story was deciding to either go to first or second. He went to first. I mean, he went to second and got the out. Escobar is on base, though. The field is shorts. So 2 outs for the Angels. Try to add to the lead. Here's Galbina. So he's 0 for 2. And that's fouled away. 0-2. And it's a hard hit ball right back up the middle, base hit, and the inning will continue. Blackman quickly throws it in the infield, and the Angels have another base runner.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
And T comes out to check on Gray. As they get someone in the bullpen. Fastball over for a strike. Nice slider, strike 2. Struck him out on 3 pitches, so whatever was said to him, he reached it and got it, as he ends the inning with a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Angels still lead it 2-1. So we back to the top of the order. Here's Blackman. He's 0 for 2.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
As JC Rivera is still pitching very well. Look at that fastball at the knees for strike 1. Just past the 4 o'clock hour. Thanks so much for watching. MLB The Show 17. As Blackman is thrown out. I'm Troy West here with you. Thank you so much, people that might be watching on YouTube or through the PlayStation Network. Check out the rest of my projects on my channel. A lot of video game playthroughs. Of course, mainly Crash Bandicoot's the most one right now. If that's a base hit, a blooper. As Lemieux reaches, as he represents the tie run.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
And I'm not surprised. They probably gonna start swinging at the first pitch. Most of his first pitches have been fastballs right down the middle. So hopefully you get lucky. Here's Nolan Arenado. He singled all the way back in the first inning. Now I didn't know the Rockies had a mascot. Even though I would have thought it would be a dinosaur. So that's something I just learned. Change up over for a strike. Again, Ramirez pitch count is outstanding, just 50 pitches. And he hasn't even pitched the full 6 innings yet. That's over for a strike. 0-2 now to Arenado. Runner on first, 1 out. And that one's way off the zone. 1-2. Probably was hoping he would chase it. And chase that slider, strike 3. And Arenado is upset at itself. And there's now 2 outs here for the Rockies in the 6th. Great break on that slider by Ramirez. So that brings up Parra. He will have to keep this inning alive with a hit. And this was right back up the middle, and he does. Lemieux will stay at second. And the inning will continue as Parra gets a base hit.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
And now here's Mark Reynolds again. Dangerous spot again for Ramirez, as Reynolds with 1 swing can turn this game around. Slider in there for a strike. Reynolds had 1 opportunity with 2 on. Reynolds was on the corners, but he fluky popped out. And this was a hard hit ball, but what a play by Simmons! What a play! As he dives and makes a play, it goes to second for the out. And the inning will end. 2 outstanding defensive plays by the Angels is the reason why they lead it. 2-1, we drew 6. As we go to the 7th inning, a lot of hits for the Angels with just 2 runs on 2 sacrifices. They got an error in the game, but Simmons just made a great play there in the inning. Rockies, of course, known for their offense, a little bit slowed down by the outstanding pitching of J.C. Ramirez, and he will come out and pitch the 7th as he will hit for himself here. As we almost back to the top of the order again for the Angels. Gray is still out there on the mound, but I imagine this might be his last inning. Not even an hour in on game time, so game going by pretty quickly. And Ramirez grounded third to Arenado. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
So here's Revere, who's been adorned in the Rocky side and Gray side all day. 3 for 3. 2 singles and a triple. And this is going to be a dangerous play, but it's foul. If that would have dropped, that probably would have been another triple. Revere fouls that one off, so he's down 0-2. Look at Gray's pitch count. pretty up there. So I think this will be his final inning. Ball in the third. Revere didn't chase. It's the 1-2 for Revere. Struck him out. Big strikeout there. And Revere is out for the first time of the game. And there's 2 outs here in the 7th for the Angels.
Andrelton Simmons.
I like that. Like a 2-seamer. Shook Gray up. So here's Simmons, who just made an outstanding defensive play. He comes up with 2 outs here in the 7th. He also has the error, but he had a good game if you count the great defensive play he made, and he has a sacrifice fly. A big reason why the Angels up right now. That ball misses. Look out from center field. Pretty entertaining ball game. Not a lot of scoring, but defensive plays and good pitching as Simmons flies to right field and Parra makes the play, and that will do it. And that probably will be it for Gray. Desmond, Story, and Walters coming up next. Rockies still trailing as you get up the stretch. So here's Desmond. He's the only reason why the Rockies even has a run. This solo home run all the way back in the 2nd inning. Put the Rockies up at the time, 1-0. The Angels have put 2 on the board since. Of course, it was measured at 411 feet. And this is a fly out, popped up. And just like that, 1 out. Here in the 7th for the Rockies. Here's Trevor Story. He struck out his last at bat in the 5th. And slider a little too high. Ball 1. And Story hits this one towards the gap. And this one finds it. And Story has a double standing up. He represents the tie run.
Now batting, Patrick Tony Walter.
Trout made a good play. They're gonna take out Ramirez. I think so. He deserved. I know he's a role pitcher, but he had an excellent day on the mound. Definitely the reason why the Angels lead. He don't look too happy about it, but he pitched a good game.
Your attention, please.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen. There's Merrill Pettit comes in. Excellent numbers. And he'll be asked to keep this game where it is. That Story doubled. He's on second base with 1 out. And that curve drops in for a strike. Here's Tony Walters, the catcher. It's 0 for 2. Of course, had that good throw from behind the plate. But base hit here, he could tie the game. And Walters hits it the other way, but it's popped out to third. Simmons covering third. And it's 1 out. And that's it for Gray. And guess who's coming up to hit? Carlos Gonzalez. Of course, must somehow had the day off. So can he come through off the bench? And that ball's to the third. And Story smartly doesn't move. Two outs. Here in the 7th inning, Rockies trying to answer. And that is a base hit. Story will come around and score. Gonzalez come through and we're tied at 2. Pitch hit, RBI single. And the Rockies have tied it up. As you look at our MLB The Show tracker, they say he swung too early, but still a base hit. At 8 Pujols up at first base. So now we're back to the top of the order. Here's Blackman. Strike one on the inside corner. He didn't like the call. Big hit for Gonzalez. And this was another base hit. Gonzalez stays at second base as a throw back into the infield, and the Rockies got something cooking here in the 7th.
Number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So here's LeMahieu now with a chance to give the Rockies the lead with a base hit. Curveball low for ball 1. Of course, Arenado will follow him if he reaches. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And this is hit hard to right field and caught. But the Rockies do tie the game. Carlos Gonzalez comes in, get a base hit. And we're tied at 2 at the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
So we get a double switch as Jordan Lyles will come in for Colorado, and Gonzalez, he will stay in the game and play right field. So here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 3 in the game. He struck out his last at bat with an opportunity to drive in a run. And he comes up here with the bases empty. Game tied at 2. As the Rockies turn to their bullpen as well. Angels bullpen failed them as we're tied at 2. Two-seamer just misses. Ball 1. Look again from the beautiful outfield here in Colorado. Rockies sole possession of the second wild card in the National League. That pitch, they say, is too low, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball in there, strike. It's the 2-1 pitch. Too high. Pujols on deck. As the heart of the Angels order is up here in the 8th. See if they challenge Trout. And Trout swings, grounds to second base. Lemieux makes the throw to Reynolds. 1 out. Big out there.
First baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So here's Pujols. He's 1 for 3. Curveball too low. Ball one. Rockies just tied the game at 2. In the bottom of the 7th inning, big play, big hit by Carlos Gonzalez to tie it up. That's a strike. That's Pujols. Now even at 1-1. Oh, close pitch, but they call it a ball. 2-1. Maybe a little low. And Pujols flies out to short. Story. Easy pop out. 2 outs here in the 8th for the Angels.
Now batting, right fielder. Cole Calhoun.
So I bring up Kyle Calhoun. 2 for 2, 2 singles. See if he can reach here to keep the inning alive for the Angels. Takes a strike right down the middle. Oh, nice curveball. Swung right over it. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just inside for ball 1. Rockies trying to get out of it. Calhoun stays alive. 1-2. Calhoun not give it up. Another foul ball. Okay, Lyles finish him off. That ball is in the dirt. 2-2 this count. And that's another foul ball. Calhoun not quitting at all. Forces Lyles to pitch more and more. And he works the count full. Escobar on deck for the Angels. That's the go-ahead run. Will be on if he walks. And it's another fly ball in the infield. Arenado. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 inning for the Angels. Now the Rockies harder order come up, leading off by Arenado to a tie at 2 after 7.5. So here's Nolan Arenado, of course, in the running for this year's National League MVP, having a monster year for the Rockies. And that's first pitch swing right at second base. Low throw, but it's good for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, pitcher Jordan Lyles.
The pitcher spot is up again. So the Rockies will have a pitch hitter.
Your attention, please.
Ryan Hannigan
For the pitcher, Lyles.
will pinch hit.
Number 30, Ryan Hannigan.
So Rockies got to get somebody up in the bullpen. The Rockies got 2 guys up now. Nice fastball, strike 1. course, the Angels gave up the lead. And it swings and fouls this one off. 0-2. Slider misses. Of course, the Angels' heart of the order just came up. So in a ninth, hopefully that'll give Colorado the advantage as this was fouled away. Slider struck him out. 2 down here in the 8th for Colorado. As Pettit still upset about allowing the run in the last inning. Comes out here, gets the first 2 outs here in the 8th. So here's Mark Reynolds with another opportunity. And that's a strike. Fastball inside, ball 1. And Reynolds hits this one high, but I think it will stay in the yard. Or will it? Does it have enough? Yes! Just over the fence. Reynolds gives the Rockies the lead here in the 8th. 3-2, Colorado. Solo home run. And this time he comes through. Just 462, but it's enough. And the Rockies take the lead back since leading 1-0 in the 2nd inning. This one hung in the air for a while. I wasn't sure did it have enough. But it had just enough. So that's a big hit, of course. So now the Rockies probably going to get their closer up, Greg Holland. So now Holland warming up. He's probably going to come out in the 9th to try to close the deal for the Rockies. Fastball. See here, Desmond, he hit a home run early in this game as well. And fouls that pitch off. 0-2. Whoa, up near the dome there. Desmond gives him a look. 1-2. And it's a slow roller down the third base line, but foul. Misses with that pitch. 2-2. Right back up the middle, Pettit makes the play. And that will end the inning for the Rockies. But the Angels give up the lead. A solo home run by Mark Reynolds. Just over the left field wall. Can the Rockies close the deal? We go to the 9th. 3-2 is the score. As we look at beautiful Denver, Colorado. As we reach the 9th inning. And no surprise, they will turn to their closer Greg Holland to try to close the game out. So, Angels, bottom of the order is due up as Escobar will lead off here. But the Angels, bottom of the order, have done a little damage, so game ain't over yet. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball misses. Of course, every batter comes up representing the tie run. So Holland probably definitely don't want to get anybody on base, as this is going to be a play for Story. Throws it across the diamond and makes the play. 1 out. So here's Balbuena, 1 for 3. See what he can do against Holland. Slider just missed. 1-0. Fastball over, strike. And this is a hard hit ball to second. Lemieux. 2 down. Rockies 1 out away from closing the game out. So CJ Cron will pitch hit, as I think the pitcher spot was due up. So it's up to him to reach to keep this game going. And that will bring up Revere, who's been destroying the Rockies. And really a big reason why those 2 runs on the board, already with 2 triples in the game. Holland misses with the first 2 pitches, 2-0. High fastball. Oh, I'm sorry. Pettit is up next, so I think the Angels will definitely pitch it for him. And this was playable ball for Walters, and that's the game. So the Rockies able to get it done. Holland able to close it out. Doesn't allow any runners. Angels led for the majority of the game, but the Rockies really 2 solo home runs, especially the one by Reynolds in the bottom of the 8th inning, seals the deal. As the Rockies definitely a team to watch out for the rest of the season, as they look like they will be reaching the playoffs. Angels as well, they still have a chance, but they probably have to turn it on soon, as now we're in the month of August. Final score again, the Colorado Rockies 3, the LA Angels of Anaheim 2. Stay tuned, listen to the PA announcer, then I'll be back with my final thoughts as well.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. Angels, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, they left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jordan Lyles. His record is now 1-2. Loss goes to Yusmeiro Petit. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
Okay, everyone, I want to say thanks for watching another presentation of MLB The Show. I will do it again next week. Probably going to do it probably for the rest of the month until football season come around. Then I'll probably be into Madden, so I might not do it after that. So at least a few more weeks I'll be doing a game a week with teams. Like I said, if anybody have any suggestions of what teams you want to see, I'll put those teams on. Other than that, I'm just going to try to play teams I haven't played with yet. Like I said, check out the rest of my projects on my channel. Of course, the Crash SA trilogy is big right now. Check me out on that game. My sports blog every Saturday. I did set up the Pigskin Pick'em today, so I have a lot more information on it. Saturday where I do my blog. The season don't start till September, but I already set the room up, set up the password and all. I give up all that information this Saturday when I do my sports blog. Today's Wednesday, so some more days might happen, but probably gonna talk a little baseball. I put together a list of the 5 top quarterbacks in the league right now in the NFL. That'll be what I will cover with the NFL. I'll talk about the Colin Kaepernick situation again, and that's starting to get more interesting. I live in Baltimore, and the Ravens are thinking about signing him, but we'll see if they actually come through with it or not. I'll touch it to a lot of other sports topics this Saturday, so check that out every Saturday, my sports blog. When the football season starts, I'm going to do two blogs a week. I'm going to do one Wednesdays and Saturdays. So, and that would be around the Pigskin Pick'em as well, because Wednesday, of course, it's a game every week on Thursday in the NFL, so I touch on that game. And if any big news happening around the other things in sports, I touch on it, but it'll mainly be about that Thursday night game and give you my pick of the Thursday game. And then Saturday, I pick all my games on the blog. So that's how I plan on doing that. Like I said, I have a lot more information Saturday about it if you want to join. Like I said, I'm trying to still come up with a reward if you're able to beat me throughout the year. So that's something I'm going to check out and put together. I have a lot more information again about that Saturday. Like I said, thanks my man Retro Ryan. I did get your friend request, bro, so thanks again. Like I said, check him out on YouTube. He's a good player if you love Crash Bandicoot. And my man Pet Nut, again, they do videos every day. They're very awesome players. I admit I'm an average player, but those guys are definitely well above me as far as skill and probably patience, because I don't have a lot of patience. But here and there, they're just good checkouts, so check them out. As far as immediate new projects, the only game I'm looking at right now is Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. I think I might just go ahead and download that. But that's a game that I'm gonna do a playthrough on. At least that's my plan. Sometime probably early September, because it come out the end of August, and I don't know how my money gonna be. So I don't know if I'm gonna have it the day of. I'm gonna try to though. I'm gonna try to have that the day of. If so, I definitely play it through and put it on the channel for you guys. So that's a project you can look forward to as well. Alright, so that's going to do it for my live coverage of MLB The Show 17. Angels and Rockies, again, the final score you see there, Rockies able to win it. Solo home run by Mark Reynolds in the 8th. Give the Rockies the victory. And Holland was able to come in and close it out. Thank you so much. Of course, I'm on YouTube. I'm at Solid D Assassin. That's my PlayStation Network ID. Solid Gamer, all lowercase letters, 83 there at the bottom of the screen. Thank you all for watching as always. I'm Troy West. I'll talk to you guys next time, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I might see you guys later on tonight. I might do a live stream of Crash again. Still trying to pursue the relics. So enjoy your night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching.